Okay, this is AJ60. I'm gonna kind of show you my mobile installation. This is my car. Here's my antenna. It's a diamond. I don't remember the model number, but it's 38 inches tall. And it does hit my garage door when I pull into it, but once I get inside the garage, it has about 3 inches to spare. So let's see. I'll open my trunk, and that is my bracket, antenna bracket, a lip mount. And I got a little jumper wire that goes from here and it bonds to the trunk of my car. And so the wire is pretty small that came with this antenna. So I have it zip tied all the way down this part. It goes into my trunk. You can't see it too good because it's a pretty small cable. I'm sure there is some loss to it, but it's really small. It's very convenient to be able to run through my trunk in my car. So let's see, this is my Yeasu Ftm400, and right now there's 144.445. that's the frequency I usually talk to my son on when I'm mobile and he's mobile. And right now I have my crossband repeater on inside my house. So that's the frequency that I transmit on, 446.52. So I key down. And so my crossband repeat receives on 44652, and then it transmits out of my antenna up on my roof at a 144.445, or usually when I'm not talking to my son, I'm just crossband and repeat, I'll go to 146.52. I'm able to talk down the hill to, I've talked to Fred several times, just cruising around the high desert and crossband repeating from my car to my home. So this is how I installed. I didn't want to put the radio so that people can look through my window and see it real easy. So I put it here. I just happen to have this is a fuse holder, and so I screwed it to here. A couple small screws that holds the bracket, and I can move it around to whatever position I want. It works really good. I put that back, and so it's right at my fingertips. So when I'm sitting in my car, I can just reach and change anything. And there's the actual body of the transceiver. As you can see, and it does not get in my way when I'm driving the car. I don't even know it's there. So I put it here because on top of here there is a micro SD card that I can pull out, take it in the house, program it to whatever frequencies I want, bring it back out and put it back in, read it into the radio, and I use RT system software for programming. Works a treat. So, and this is where I put my microphone. It just happens to fit right here. Perfect spot. Of course, the hardest part of putting a radio in, at least for me, is figuring out how you're going to get wires through the firewall to the battery. But I was able to get it. It just took me a little while. So here's my battery. Negative and the positive. And I use ring connectors that I crimp connect, plus I soldered them too. So here's a couple more fuses. And you can't see down in there, but I think I have maybe about 7 feet altogether of wire going from my battery to inside to my car. And it works great. Works really good. Because right now I am crossband repeating on that antenna right there, the GP9. So I can talk from my car and get all the way down to, you know, Long Beach, the beach area. 50 watts. Works really good. So I'm always excited about going somewhere in my car because I always turn my radio on so I can talk to people. And oops, somehow I got my radio locked. Oh boy. Now I don't remember how to unlock it. I have to read the instruction manual. Woe is me. So this is really a cool radio. And you can dim at nighttime. It is really super bright, the screen. And you can dim it down to whatever you like. And that's how you turn it off. And that so concludes my Ftm400 radio installation. So I just pulled my car into the garage.
73s, my friend.
So it's pretty dark in here, so you can kind of see how bright this screen is. It even has a scope. If I put on scope, my Big Bear repeater. Not too much activity on the band at the moment. Here's a Catalina repeater. And so I'm parked in my garage so I can hear it from here.
I don't know if it's overcast or cloudy today. I don't know what's different.
And so since I have it on memory mode, it's scanning all the memories on both sides of the center frequency right here, which is Catalina repeater, so it's showing the signal strength. So
my wife has 3 days off for the weekend, so that
whenever there's any other band activity, it'll show up on either side, and I can turn it and go right to it.
Sometimes, which is wife code for make sure all the batteries are charged and you have all the parts for the antennas. I'm going to be getting all that together the next day or so.
There's my
Other than that, nice and
my
cool
GPS,
right now,
another toy.
Yesterday the sun didn't come out till early afternoon.
Okay, talk to you later, AJ60.